Alright guys, welcome back to some more Mnesist Memories. So we only have two to go through this time. We have the Saint-Michel Dam and we have the globalization of the Sensen. So let's go through the Saint-Michel Dam first really quick, so let's check it out. An immense work of art, the Saint-Michel Dam contains a vast mass of water known as Lake Saint Louis. It represents the pinnacle of a huge construction project designed to control the erratic tides of the river water in the Neo-Paris basin. Basin? I don't know. Erected in the early 2060s, it is a system of dams, locks, and reservoirs protecting the buildings and citizens of Neo-Paris from the damaging effects of flooding and rainwater. The Saint-Michel Dam is at the heart of this fluvial structure and holds 65% of the total mass of water that is contained in the city artificially. This large-scale structure dominates the Saint-Michel corridor, protecting a substantial area of mid-Paris. The Lake Saint Louis extends upstream of the Saint-Michel Dam, and the most wretched areas of deep Paris are located along its banks. The lake separates the most insalubrious zones, Slum 404, from the affluent district, Saint-Michel. Further east, it surrounds La Bastille, sealing it off from the rest of the city. Besides allowing the authorities to control water levels, the Saint-Michel Dam also serves as a hydroelectric facility and generates significant amounts of power for the city. So we destroyed the dam, essentially, I think, is what happened, and because I don't remember any explosion or anything like that, but Saint Michel Dam got disrupted somehow. I think we allowed. Oh, you know what happened? Yeah, okay, this is what happened. We learned the plans from K.O.A. Sheridan, gave them to Edge, and then he corrupted the dam somehow. So that basically took all the water from Slum 404, so it drained out Slum 404 and flooded the big city areas. So what this meant is that Slum 404 got invaded by what's its name? Leapers. And yeah, leapers are now rampant everywhere because of that. And yeah, there were still the repercussions of that are huge. So yeah, the Saint Michel Dam was a huge, like, important structure that I guess was really, we destroyed that, and that's like kind of messed up everything. So I don't know. All right, we got one more to go through. Globalization of the Sensen. Okay, so we've gone through all these things. So the first one was kind of created here. This is about the creator of it, the first moral accident. Now we got globalization. So this is probably like when it first got into big, like the majority of people had it probably. Okay, by the late 2060s, the Sensen had infiltrated every area of human activity and everyone was using it. The program applications were constantly upgraded and it became such an indispensable part of human existence that those deprived of it were suddenly second-class citizens. The success of a communal society generated by Memorize cannot be denied, but nor can the exclusion of the no-sense. The commercial launch of a second-generation Sensen in 2065 launched a craze far beyond the optimistic expectations of Memorize. This new Sensen, very similar to the one we have today, brought with it the huge potential provided by memorial digitization. In countries and entire continents, the new social paradigm offered by Memorize was now implanted in the everyday lives of men and women of all ages across the world. The global memory network spread rapidly, even to regions that were initially reluctant to adopt it for cultural or religious reasons, or a lack of access to technology. Several factors were suggested to account for this collective mania. First, the reconnection via the Sensen with the notion of belonging to a global village, a concept undermined during the period of protectionism and the breakdown in communications resulting from the great catastrophes of the first half of the 21st century. Also, the sense of participation in social and technological progress after the sudden collapse of the models of growth and development was a great comfort to a wretched and troubled humanity. Now, anyone with a Sensen could not only copy and share the memories, but also acquire and live the memory of another person. Potentially any memory could be exchanged, and secondary markets sprang up to trade memories. Similar to any trend or fashion, the commercial value of a memory depended on how useful, attractive, or rare it was. Users who dug deep enough could make a memory pay and again satisfy the need to be part of a global network. The social phenomenon triggered by the Sensen has often been compared to the social networks that emerged at the beginning of the 21st century, with the same downgrading of those who had failed to embrace the trend. The no-sens were divided into two distinct groups: those who reused the implant, opposers, and those who were denied access to it, climate refugees, refused the implant, and those who were denied access to it, like climate refugees, stateless persons, illegal immigrants, etc. Okay, cool. So they actually mentioned, that's a pretty good point. So there was a bunch of where was it? Global something spike. I think the global production spike would go through it. But they said like there was a big there was a spike and then everything kind of went downhill. And when things went downhill, I guess what happened is people wanted to get back in on something, like see that the world is doing well, and this Sensen thing came out, and everyone's like, "Oh yeah, that's awesome. Let's do it, man. I believe." A little upset we didn't get. So I'm pretty sure there would have been a Neo Paris VIP for a Madame and Sergeant Fawn. So I'm a little upset we kind of missed those ones, but that's okay. We can miss those. But yeah, that's going to be all for today, guys. So thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like. These come out every Tuesday. So if you want to see more of these, you can hit subscribe and get updated. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. All right, bye, guys.